Beneath the Great Hall, hidden behind a painting of a pear, there's an entire workforce of over 100 magical beings running Hogwarts, and most students go years without ever learning they exist. Today we're going beneath the castle to talk about the House-Elves who quietly keep the entire school running. A founder personally brought them in. Why would House-Elves even want to work at a school full of teenagers in the first place? According to the wider lore, it was Helga Hufflepuff herself who personally brought elves to Hogwarts, specifically because she wanted them treated with kindness, unlike the poor conditions many faced elsewhere. Why does that history matter today? Because it's reportedly why Hogwarts elves are known to genuinely want to be there. Generations later, treated well enough that the arrangement has lasted roughly 1,000 years without needing to change. Their magic breaks the castle's own rules. House elf magic doesn't play by the same rules as wand magic at all. Elves can apparate and disapparate freely inside Hogwarts, something wizards physically cannot do because of the castle's protective enchantments, and they're capable of moving enormous quantities of food instantly, even overpowering a fully grown wizard if ordered to. So why don't the castle's defenses stop them too? Because those wards were built specifically to block wand-based magic and wizard apparition. Elf magic runs on entirely different rules, tied to servitude rather than a wand, which is exactly why it slips past defenses that would stop any witch or wizard cold. Here is a little interesting bit. House elf magic doesn't come from a wand, an incantation, or even a bond with a specific family. It's simply innate to what a house elf is. The books never actually explain where this magic originates or what its true upper limit might be. Only that it operates on entirely different rules than wizard magic. So why does something this powerful go largely unexplained? Likely because the story is far more interested in how that power gets suppressed by servitude than in where it originally came from. Elf magic is treated less as a mystery to solve and more as a quiet reminder of how much untapped power is sitting right under everyone's nose. Something even more strange. Where do house elves actually come from as a species? The books never say. Their history before serving wizards, whether they evolved naturally or came from somewhere else entirely, is left completely blank. One of the only corners of this universe with no origin story at all. Some fans have pointed out that nothing in the books actually rules out house elves existing in the wild, unbonded to any family, somewhere out there. It's speculation, not confirmed lore, but it's a real gap the story never bothers to fill, an entire hidden workforce. How does an entire workforce of over 100 elves go completely unnoticed by students for years? Harry, Ron, and Hermione themselves didn't learn Hogwarts even had house elves until their 4th year, and only by accident. Why does nobody know? Because being unseen is actually the standard of good service among house elves. Doing their work without ever being noticed isn't a failure. It's considered a point of pride, which is exactly why an entire hidden workforce can operate directly beneath hundreds of students without most of them ever finding out. The kitchen is magically wired to the Great Hall. Here's a detail most students never think about. The kitchens beneath the Great Hall contain 5 tables, positioned in the exact same layout as the tables directly above them, and food placed on the kitchen tables appears instantly on the matching table upstairs. Why build it this way? So that an enormous feast for hundreds of students can be prepared and served without a single elf ever being seen carrying a single plate through the halls, keeping the entire operation exactly as invisible as elf culture expects it to be. So right beneath the feet of every student at Hogwarts, there's an entire hidden society. Powerful, proud, and largely invisible by choice. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Let me know below. See you in the next file.